What we have here are a number of references found in early Christian texts hitting the words resurrection and raised from the 27 books considered to be the New Testament and some other writings of the early Jesus movement. Obviously, we have so many texts here, it would take forever to go through them all. But at least we can see that this was such an important doctrine to the early followers of Jesus, and we have to ask why. If the early followers of Jesus believed that upon death, an immaterial part of you survived death and went to be in the presence of God, why all the concern about the resurrection of the body? It's like Thomas Cooper said, to an immaterialist, the scripture doctrine of the resurrection is superfluous, for his man is essentially immortal in his immortal soul. To a materialist, it is everything, for it contains the only sure and certain proof of a resurrection that is to be found within the compass of human knowledge. So with this in mind, the very fact that bodily resurrection was such a central doctrine of the early Jesus movement is strong evidence that they weren't immaterialists, but instead they were materialists. Again, I just want you to take a moment here and look at the language used by the early followers of Jesus in relation to the resurrection. They're saying it's a resurrection from the dead or a resurrection of the dead. There's never any mention of an immortal soul being united back to a body. The view of human nature here is purely material. It's that human nature is organized dirt. And when a human dies, they return to the dirt. And when they awake, the dirt is reorganized back into a living person. And where was this person after death and prior to the resurrection? Were they in heaven with Jesus? No, it doesn't say that. They were dirt. They're dwellers of dirt, or as Daniel says, they were sleepers of the ground of dirt. All these texts make plain what the resurrection is. It's the bodily reconstitution of the individual.